Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Let's talk about what is happening with all these new characters. They released a patch note, we're going to talk about the skills, we're going to talk about every single thing about Crown, about Kilo, about the 2 gacha costume as well. Wow, who would have thought that we have 2 gacha costume, not 1 but 2. Alright, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in this particular video. Now first up, alright, I'm really excited for this 25th of April is when the 1.5 anniversary comes in. So the featured character, Crown, a pilgrim character, she's going to be a burst 2 defender, machine gun iron type. So as you can see, my apologies, alright, there's a kid screaming in the background, I have no idea what's happening to my neighbors. But okay, so senses enemies that can be auto-targeted, deals 200% damage when attacking the core. Very good right there. So she is going to be a machine gun, so don't expect her to do much damage. I compare with Mononya. Mononya is still going to do more. But the truth is, where she shines is going to be in her skill. So look at this. Skill 1, one for all. Activates at the start of full burst, affects all allies who previously cast their burst skills. Everyone's going to increase their attack by 64%. Holy moly. Reloading speed is going to be 44.35% increase for 15 seconds. Now, this is a huge big buff and it's a very big deal. Now, why is this a big deal? Let's talk a little bit about this. Lita, this girl right here, is one of the most broken support in the game until today. She has not yet been power creep, I guess, until Crown comes out. They are not really sharing the same burst, right? One is burst 1, one is burst 2. But Lita is very strong because she has a very high attack boost. 66%, but it only lasts for 5 seconds. Okay? 5 seconds. And Crown, 64% for 15 seconds. Now, to be fair, this one scales off the caster's attack. Alright, it scales off Crown's own attack. But still, this is a really high buff. If you have overload gears with lots of attack percentage, there's a chance that you will be able to buff just a ton of damage. Alright? So reload speed alongside with that, this is going to be very beneficial. Alright, especially if you're reloading during that moment. This is going to be extremely crucial. Alright, regardless of the character that you have. Every character in the game benefits from reload speed. Like a lot of people ask me what's the best cube? Resilience cube. Alright, because reload speed is going to be the most universal one. Now, for all allies who did not previously cast their burst skills, defense increased by 37%, reload speed increased by 44%. So regardless, the reload speed is going to be fixed right there, but whether or not she will be increasing attack percent or defense percent is going to be dependent on whether or not your previous characters have already cast burst skills. Now, here's the truth though, right? She's not going to be good in the first round. Alright, during the first round, so let's say the first rotation in the game, you have Lita, you have Crown, and then you have Red Hood, right? Burst 1, burst 2, burst 3. So none of these characters are going to get the attack percent yet. They are only going to get the defense percent because they haven't previously cast their burst skills yet. So that means only in round 2 onwards, you will be able to ramp up the... We definitely need to test that as it is, right? And see how it goes in the full rotation. Because let's be honest, in a solo race, how many bursts will you be able to do? You maybe will be able to do about 5 to 6 bursts at most, right? If it's a 3-minute scenario. So that's going to be something to consider. Her skill 2, Royal Attire, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, alright, to use her. Activates after 43 normal attacks, affects self. HP potency increase, stacks up to 20 times. So that means she will be able to increase the HP, the potential of the heal on her, right? Activates when Relax is fully stacked. So basically, she has this skill that stacks 4% increase of HP potency and stacks up to 20 times. So after fully stacked, she will be invulnerable for 5 seconds. And then she has an ability to taunt all enemies for 5 seconds, recovers 5.23% of the cost of the final's max HP as HP. So this is going to be pretty cool. At the same time, activates when recovery takes effect, affects all allies, everyone's attack damage increased by almost 21% for 7 seconds. Now, this is where it gets interesting. She has one more attack percent boost, damage boost. The truth is, this does take time to stack. Alright, let's calculate a little bit, right? So activates after 43 normal attack, and this stacks up to 20 times. So if you multiply that, you need to shoot 860 times to be able to stack fully 20 times, right? So that's something that it would take a while for you to ramp up. She does have a 300 ammo capacity. Now, of course, you can increase that with like buffs from other characters. You can increase that with overload gears, increase max ammo capacity and stuff. But it does take a while to ramp up. It's not going to be something that you basically get immediately. So it's also not something that you can time though, right? Because I thought it's going to be pretty cool that she's going to be invulnerable for 5 seconds and she will be able to taunt as well. So in a way, she's going to be somewhat of a Noah, but she only applies the invulnerability to herself. The problem here lies in she can't really choose when to activate this. At least if it's tied with the burst skill, she can sort of choose. We as the player can sort of choose when do we activate the burst skill for her to be invulnerable during that time. But for this one, like, it's hard to know during the battle, right? There's no way for you to actually time it because it's all based upon her auto attack. So that's something that we'll have to test and see how it goes. But this buff is insane, man. Not only is she invulnerable, she has taunt as well. She also recovers HP. She also will be able to increase everyone's attack damage. Now, the burst skill. Every time you burst with her Last Kingdom cooldown time, this is going to affect all allies. Increase attack damage by 36%. That's a lot. That's a lot of burst. Alongside with the attack boost, this is a lot of prowess, a lot of attack damage right here. And also she creates a shield equal to 10.45% of the caster's final max HP. Alright, for 15 seconds. Now, she does a lot of things. She's a very good support. But I think for beginners, you need to keep in mind this particular shield scales off her final max HP. Alright? And then she has this attack boost that scales off her attack, the caster's attack. And then she has this particular skill 1 as well. A defense increase that scales off her defense. Now, which one is going to be more important? Like, I would assume everyone is going to go for the attack, right? Because like you ideally want to build her with a bunch of attack so that she increase the attack by more, right? In the overload gears part. So that's something that we'll have to test out. If you guys don't have already the defender overload gears, make sure you guys get ready. I think everyone here has pilgrim overload defender gears laying around, right? Come on, let's be honest. So I do think that she has a lot of potential for sure. She does seem kind of broken, right? But, you know, usually in the testing, we'll find out if she is or not. Now, as for Kilo, she's a defender burst free, as you can see right here. Alright, so she is going to be another machine gun fire type defender. Now, what is Kilo all about? Nano coating activates when entering battle. So, affect self creates a shield equal to 21% of the caster's final max HP. And then when activates when using burst, affect self if not in nano coating status. So basically, when she enters battle, she will create nano coating. Now, if she doesn't have nano coating, she will activate this again to make sure that she has the shield. Skill 2 activates after normal attack times 200 times. Recovery shield HP equal to 2.85% of caster's final max HP. So she recovers herself. Activates when using burst skill. Affect self if not in nano coating status. Now, once next shield's HP increase, twice next shield's HP increase, and 3 times is going to be increasing. So it's all about increasing her own shield capabilities overall. Not too bad actually. Pretty cool. And burst skill, she is going to be a 40 seconds because she's a burst free. Now, nano coating status deals damage equal to 1000% of the attack, which is calculated from the 5% of final max HP. So she is going to scale off HP, it seems like. Now, activates when not in nano coating status, increase her own max HP by 48%. Oh, very interesting, but she doesn't have taunt. So therefore, she has shield, but can she like benefit from it because she doesn't really have taunt, right? That's something that we'll definitely have to find out later on. So overall, pretty cool. I think Kilo is a pretty balanced character. So next one I want to talk about is going to be a couple of things, alright? So we have the character crown. Alright, she is going to be right here, you can see. Now after the special recruit ends, crown will be added to the ordinary recruit and more items. She is not going to be limited, she will be added to the, you know, the wishlist banner and stuff. Kilo, however, will not be available in special recruit, ordinary recruit, and new commander special recruit. However, you can see right here, Kilo spare body will be added to the mileage shop. So if you want to buy with silver mileage ticket, you can. Now, temporary participation Nikke. Now, new costume. Modernia is going to have the $60 skin. You can see costume gacha. Snow White White Knight is going to be the 1.5 year anniversary pass. And then a special costume Diesel Midnight Strawberry will be from the May mission pass. Alright, so and then crown costume will have one more later on. Another gacha costume. 2 gacha costume. One for Modernia, one for Crown. Holy moly, making double the money. Alongside with that, we have a mini game, and we also have, as you can see, skill level reset. So make sure you guys take advantage of the skill level reset. Do not miss out on this. Solo raids will be available at May 2nd. So we're gonna take advantage of Crown, take advantage of her. New gameplay for chapter 2930. Alright, lost sectors as well. New floors in Tribe Tower. Holy moly. And of course, quick advice. Finally. So the Crown Gacha costume will be having it on May 2nd. So that will be a later week. Alright, not this week, but the following one. So we still have plenty of time for the timing, right? And that's pretty much everything we have. So what do you guys think overall? So I do think that Crown, she has a lot of potential, but I don't think she's going to be as broken as everyone make it seem that she is. Alright, she's a defender. There's a lot of conditions that I can see like might be hard to meet depending on the situation. So we'll have to test her out before we can actually like observe her full potential. But so far on paper, she's looking really good. I'll definitely pull for at least one copy and see how it goes. Alright, so with that being said, that's gonna be it for this particular video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like and make sure you guys comment below. Let me know if you guys are pulling for Crown. Are you guys waiting later on, right? And see how it goes. And have a nice day. Goodbye.